How to obtain your Autotask API code for integration with RingQ. Follow these steps to obtain the necessary API code from Autotask for RingQ integration. Log into your Autotask account. Open your browser and go to the Autotask login page. Enter your username and password, then click on the login button. You will receive an authentication code to verify your identity. Upon successful login, you will be redirected to your Autotask dashboard. Navigate to the admin section. In the top left corner of the dashboard, locate and click on the hamburger menu, the three horizontal lines, to open the main menu. This will display a list of available options for your Autotask account. Access resources. In the expanded menu, click on Admin. From the Admin drop-down menu, select resources also referred to as users. View existing user accounts. After selecting resources, you will be redirected to a page listing all existing accounts and users in your Autotask system. Add a new API user. On the Users page, locate the Add New User section. Click on the drop-down button next to Add New User to expand the options. Select New API User. From the drop-down list, select New API User. This will take you to the page where you can create an API user for the integration. Fill out the required fields for the new API user. Upon redirection to creating a new API user page, fill out the required fields in the form. Here's what you'll need to provide. General information. First name. Enter the first name of the API user. Last name. Enter the last name of the API user. Email address. Provide a valid email address associated with the API user account. Security level. Choose one of the following security levels. API user system. Standard system level access for the API user. API user system. Can't read costs. Limited access. Preventing the API user from reading cost-related data. Date format. Select the date format that aligns with your region or business preferences. Time format. Choose whether to use the 12-hour or 24-hour time format. Number format. Select the number format that aligns with your region's conventions, e.g., decimal separators, or grouping for thousands. Primary internal location. Select the primary internal location from the drop-down menu, indicating where the API user will operate. Credentials. Username key. This is the unique identifier for the API user. Click Generate Key to create a new key each time. This key is used for authentication when making API calls. Copy the username key for entry in the username panel under Autotask Settings in the RingQ integration. Password secret. This is the secret password used for authentication with the API. Click Generate Secret to create a new secret each time. Save the secret in a secure place, as it will not be retrievable later. Copy the secret key for entry in the secret panel under Autotask Settings in the RingQ integration. API Tracking Identifier. For API versions 1.6 and later, assign an API Tracking Identifier to the user. Once assigned, this identifier cannot be changed. This ID helps track and log API usage. Integration details. Integration vendor. Choose from the drop-down to specify the type of integration. Select Custom Internal Integration for a custom internal integration to access the API code. Save and create the API user. After filling out all required fields, click the Save and Close button at the top left of the form. This will create the new API user, and you can use the credentials for the RingQ integration. Completing the Autotask and RingQ integration. Log in to your RingQ web app account using your credentials. Once logged in, navigate to the side menu and click on Settings to open the Settings options. From the Settings menu, select Global. Now, click on Integrations. Within the Integrations section, locate the CRM category and click on it. This will display a list of available CRM integrations. Scroll through the list and find Autotask, click on it. At this point, it's important to keep the integration form open in a separate tab, as you'll need to refer to it frequently, while filling out the necessary fields with the required credentials. Next, return to your Autotask account. After you've created your API user, navigate to the Resources page. Use the search function to quickly locate the API user you just created, and click on it to view its details. Once you are on the Edit API User page, Make sure to carefully copy each of these credentials, as you'll need to enter them into the corresponding fields in the RingQ integration form. Return to the Autotask integration form in RingQ, and enter the credentials you gathered from Autotask into the corresponding fields under Autotask settings. Paste the username in the username field, the secret key in the secret field, the resource ID in the owner resource ID field, the tracking identifier in the API integration code field, and the URL in the URL field. Once all fields are filled in, double-check for accuracy, and then click Save to complete the integration. Once you've entered your credentials and saved your changes, your Autotask and RingQ integration is complete. Enjoy a seamless connection between your accounts and unlock the power of integrated features to streamline your workflow.